Lieutenant Governor's office a few days ago, and it says, it reiterates what's in the law, basically. And to outline it, the election officials, what they're limited to doing, in addition to make sure they're out there and available, is to inspect the ballots and election returns to make sure that they are sealed, preserve the ballots and all other election returns, and deposit and lock them in a safe, secure place, preserve all other election returns for 22 months, and then destroy them without opening or examining them. This is a state law telling the county clerk, who's the elections officer, how to do this. And then only provide the election returns unopened and unaltered to a court presiding over a timely election contest, because it's 13 months in, and then pursuant to an order of the court or subpoena. And so we're limited as to what we can do with the ballots. We have separately talked with our state representatives. They have this in mind. They understand what's going on. They see they see the turmoil that we all feel going in the nation. And there is some frustration and some concern. But I want to give you a backdrop that I can't order the elections officer to release those ballots, and the elections officer cannot on his own volition release those ballots, even if there was a PDF file placed on the website, at least at this junction. And so we're kind of painted in a corner. I asked Mr. Daniels to touch on anything else that he might want to add on this, but is that about it? So that's about it. So what I would welcome is for you to voice your thoughts and feelings, because this will be recorded on YouTube. So make sure you smile. But it'll be recorded, and you can use that YouTube however you see fit. But the idea is that right now, at least under state law, I can't touch them myself as a commissioner. I have no authority, no jurisdiction. None of the three of us do. And then the elections officer, who is the county clerk, is limited to what he can do. And part of that is because the county is an extension of the state. The role of the county is to record records and property, rights, making sure your boundaries are intact, marriages are recorded, other like things, and preserve the peace. And so largely that's where our focus is, and all other structures goes to support those two principal focuses. Yes, we have infrastructure, and the public works is in high demand for water, sewage, power, access points and all of that, which supports our land rights use. And the county, though, it exists as an extension of the state. And so we can't act against the state, if that makes sense. But we have the state law that limits us. And again, we made some copies in the back for you to take with you if you care to. So with that as a backdrop,
I've got just a few things to say as well to add to that. It was absolutely a fantastic backdrop. As many of you know, I was actually the county clerk in 2020, so I oversaw the election. And a couple of things that you said are absolutely correct. I think we have this idea, when we talk about federalism, we have this idea that we as states are independent in the federal government, so therefore the federal government can't tell us what to do. Fully support that. I fully support our Attorney General, Sean Reyes, and suing the Biden administration every time they overstep our rights. But counties, like you said, are different. We're not a group of independent counties that make up a state. The reason the counties actually became formed is because it was too far to ride on horseback to go to the Capitol to do things. That's literally the reason we have counties, is because the state government needed to be able to perform business, and it was too far to ride on horseback from any given place. And therefore they formed these counties. And we as counties, we don't have independent power. Our power is granted to us by the state, but we have to follow state law. So under that, we follow state law as